I think we're live now, so I'm just going to go for it. Hello, everyone. My name is Tiffany, she, her. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give a few more moments for folks to come into the space and just make sure all the tech is all right. So, if you are joining today for Tumblr's Holiday Blues Yin Yoga 20-minute reset, go ahead and just settle into the space, settle into your body, if that feels accessible for you. This is a propless sequence, so if you have blankets and pillows, that's great, but don't feel like you have to have those things. And I'm going to just give it a few more moments to just make sure we're all set here. Awesome. Welcome again, everyone. My name is Tiffany Curtis. I'm a 200-hour yoga instructor. Super, super excited to be here with you all today. I'm streaming from Muskogee Creek, the land that is formerly known as Muskogee Creek in Georgia. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I'm actually here with family for the holidays. And I'm really excited to have this partnership with Tumblr. The Holiday Blues series is here as a way to support you all. These next few months can be filled with so much. Thinking about what we're releasing from this year, thinking about what we're looking forward to embracing for the next, even just thinking about what's been gained or lost. This is the time for that. And this is a deeply personal practice for me as well. Because when we think about the work of coming into ourselves, of being with ourselves, of communing with ourselves, these next few months can feel a bit chaotic and it can feel kind of tough to do. And so we'll be together for about 20 minutes, and all you need for this moment is yourself. All I ask of you is to invite yourself, your full breath, your full body, and your full heart. And so let's go ahead and get started. So I invite you, if crossing your legs feels accessible for you, I invite you to do that. If you'd like to sit with your legs outstretched, that's welcome as well. And let's go ahead and gently close our eyes if you feel safe to do so. Otherwise, you can just gently gaze downwards towards the ground. And let's just take a moment to do a collective breath, breathing in and out. Maybe even doing a deep exhale. Allowing yourself in this moment to just connect deeply with your breath, with the many parts of you that are surely dancing around in your mind and in your heart and in your body at this moment. Breathe. Breathe normally. And I invite you for a moment to just take your left hand and place it gently over the center of your chest, your heart. If it feels all right for you, I invite you to take your right palm and place it a little bit below your rib cage, over your stomach area, and just breathe. And as you inhale, allow the breath to move from your root, your bottom, up through your spine, out through the top of your head, through your crown. And as you exhale, feel the energy root below you. As you inhale, say, I am. And as you exhale, say, here. And we're going to continue today's practice in child's pose. So I invite you to gently release the posture that you're in and coming on to all fours here. Allow your big toes to come together to touch. And allow your knees, your right and your left, to move to either width of your mat on the right and the left side, creating a V shape here. So we're doing a wide-legged child's pose to really open up the energy of our lower body. Begin to just gently fold in, and I invite you to do this as slowly and intentionally as you like. Lead in with your chest, your heart, and allowing it to melt onto the ground below. Allowing your arms to outstretch in front of you as you feel your chest melt down. Allow your forehead, the space in between your brows, to rest on the ground. And you don't have to do anything but rest here. And we'll be here for a couple of minutes. And as you rest here, I invite you to think on this question. What is alive in me today? What is alive in me today? Allowing that answer to gently roll over you as you melt your heart into the floor. Be gentle with the response and just breathe deeply, allowing your heart to melt. Five more deep breaths here. Noticing your inhale, really releasing on the exhale. If it feels all right to open out your mouth and allowing the breath to flow. Five more deep breaths here. And on your last breath, start to gently and on a pace that feels right for you, inch your hands back towards you, allowing your body to gently roll up. Maybe your head hangs. Take your time here. And let's just meet sitting upright where we were and just noticing. And when you feel ready, we'll meet on our mat for a wide angle stretch here, allowing our legs to form a V shape. And let's just take a moment to settle in here, allowing your feet to flex so your toes towards you. Let's breathe, bringing your arms up above your head. And exhale, lowering your arms, your palms to the ground below. And inhale, bringing your arms up above your head. As you do this, allow your chest, your heart to really be in this movement. And exhale, lowering your arms, your palms down to the earth. Just giving a moment of gratitude and thanks for the land. And on your next inhale, raising your arms And begin to gently hinge forward so that you fold forward in between this V shape here. And if it's accessible to you, you can use your two fingers here, your index and your middle finger, to just gently wrap around your big toes on either side and forward fold. If that doesn't feel accessible, you can grab your ankles, your shins. And if you're like, Tiff, I'm not going there today, then you can just use your hands to prop yourself up a little bit right here. But just allowing yourself to gently hinge forward. Going where your body needs you to go in this moment. This is not meant to be a challenge. It is meant to be a companion for your current journey. And wherever you find yourself here, just breathe. Breathe deeply. I invite you to think in this moment and reflect. What do I need to tend to for myself in this moment? What needs nourishment? What needs care? And checking in with your body and your breath and your heart and noticing the gentle response. Breathe deeply here. And begin to gently guide yourself out of this posture, bringing your hands in closer to your body to lift up here. And let's just take a moment to notice. And if you need to, go ahead and shake out your legs, because I know there was a lot of work there. And when you're ready, we'll meet with our right leg outstretched, and we're just going to fold our left leg in, so our foot coming in towards our right thigh. Again, whatever is accessible to you for today on this moment. We're going to do a half butterfly pose here, bringing in our foot to flex still with our toes towards us. And we're going to inhale our arms up above our head and gently twist from your navel towards your right leg, right foot, if that is accessible for you, and gently folding over your leg here. Same as we did before. If the ankle is accessible for you, go for it. The toes, the shin. If you want to kind of give yourself a little kickstand here, that's great. And we're going to just breathe deeply here for about 1 minute. I invite you to reconnect to that part of you that needs nourishment, that needs tending to. Stay connected to that as you breathe here in this posture and trust in whatever comes up. 2 more deep breaths here. Awesome. And gently allowing yourself to roll out of this posture. Again, moving at a pace that feels right for you, but taking time, taking the moments that you need. And if you need to shake out your legs, please feel free to do so. And then meet me on the opposite side with your right foot in towards your left thigh here. Again, your foot is flexed. Inhale your arms up above your head. Gentle twist from your navel towards your left leg and gentle fold over this left leg here, anchoring yourself in whatever way feels needed, accessible, and right for you. And breathe deeply here. It is okay. It is okay to care for yourself. It is okay to tend to yourself in this moment. Allow your breath, allow your heart to lean and melt into this moment of care that you've given yourself. 5 more deep breaths here. And when you feel ready, begin to gently guide yourself out of this posture and bringing both legs forward for our staff pose here. If you want to shake your legs out, please feel free to do so. We'll meet here in staff pose. Your feet flexed. Try not to tense up your knees, your thighs area, just allowing it to relax as best as it can. And let's just take a moment to ground again. Notice. And on your next inhale, bring out your arms, stretch them wide on either side of you. Allow yourself to take up as much space as you can in this moment. Breathe deeply, allowing your chest to open up here. And on your exhale, bring your arms in to give yourself a tight hug, bringing your right over left, left over right, whatever is best. And give yourself a gentle and intentional embrace here as you wrap your arms around to go towards the back. And just begin to gently kind of twist from left to right, doing some gentle spinal warm up here. But also noticing what it feels like to hold yourself. Exhale and go ahead and stretch your arms out again. Taking up that space with your breath, with your body, and on your next inhale, bringing your arms in, switching where your arms were before, left over right, right over left. And again, with the hug towards yourself, giving a gentle twist to the left and the right. You may even feel something happening there in your spine. Just go ahead and breathe deeply here. And as you do that, say to yourself, I trust you. I love you. Awesome. Let's go ahead and stretch out our arms again. And this time, we're going to continue doing some work for our shoulders, doing an eagle pose here. So cross your arms in front of you. So bringing your left arm over your right arm. So your elbows kind of rest on each other here. And then go ahead and lift up Bending your elbows in so that your palms kind of move in towards your face here. This is going to be interesting because you want to give yourself a little high five with your palms. So you're bringing in your palms to meet, and this won't be perfect. So we're going to play and dabble in the imperfection of this. But what is perfect is the invitation you're giving yourself here. So with your hands reaching out for each other and your arms crossed from your elbows, begin to gently raise your elbows up a bit so that you feel a gentle stretch in your shoulders, if that feels accessible for you. Do the best you can here. And I'll just go to the side so you can see what's working over here. And we'll just breathe deeply here for a moment. 3 more deep breaths here. Awesome. And then gently release this. Be very careful as you come out of this here. Gently release in. Go ahead and shake out your arms. And when you feel ready, go ahead and cross your arms over again. I think this time it will be right over left. So bring in your elbows to meet at a little X here. Begin to bend your elbows, your arms in towards your face so your palms are facing you. Then gently turn them and try to see if you can give yourself that high five again as you did on the other side. And then gently raising up from your arms, your elbows here so that you feel that gentle stretch in your shoulders. And let's breathe here for 5 deep breaths. Whew. I'm feeling this area right now. So I hope you're breathing into this. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, gently releasing here, being very careful as you come out of this posture, and then just releasing all of that tension, shaking out your arms as you need to. And let's just do another big hug for ourselves here. Awesome. And we'll meet on our backs on the mat. If this feels right for you, if not, you can go ahead and lay on your side for a moment. But we're just going to reset here. And take a moment to just bring the hug in by bringing your knees towards your chest, holding them in towards your chest here, wrapping your arms around your shins, and just resting here for a moment. Begin to just bring your feet towards the ground, still with your knees bent here. Allow your right leg, if it's accessible to you, to come up towards your thigh. So crossing your right ankle over your left thigh with your foot still flat on the surface and knee bent. And then just gently bringing your left leg up into the air as though you're bringing it back towards your chest here. And you'll start to feel that gentle stretch along your thigh, along your glute area. And that's gently pulling this in towards yourself. Bringing your arms in through this keyhole that feels accessible for you here that you've made, the little 4 area that you've made here. And then just gently breathing into this stretch here. We'll be here for 5 deep breaths, and then we'll go to a nice little Shavasana. Awesome. And lowering your leg on your last exhale there. And let's just switch the legs here, bringing your right foot onto the mat, left foot, left ankle over your right thigh. And then gently bring in your leg in towards your chest here, bringing your left arm through that keyhole, right arm around your leg, and then gently fold in here, bringing your knee in towards your chest, feeling that gentle stretch. Breathe deeply here. Two more deep breaths here. And begin to gently lower your foot towards the ground and release in your left ankle. Maybe you want to just do a quick windshield wiper here. And we'll go ahead and meet on our backs here. And we're preparing for our final resting pose here. So if you'd like to grab a blanket, feel free to do so. If you'd like to put a blanket underneath your knees, feel free to do so. If you'd like to lay on your side, that is welcome as well. And go ahead and find your posture here. I'm going to do a big stretch of my body on every single side. If that feels right for you, I invite you to do the same. And then just releasing everything in Shavasana. And as you rest here, if it feels right for you, I invite you to bring your left hand over the center of your chest, over your heart, and bring your right palm over your stomach, sacral area over here, if that feels right for you, as we started our practice. And I'm not going to rush you from this moment. I invite you to stay in this moment. Rest here. Our bodies know what we need. And there will be moments during these next couple of months where our bodies will ask us to just listen, to tune in. And you're doing that in this moment. So I would like to thank you. I would like to tell you I love you. And thank you so much to Tumblr and the Holiday Blue series for making this decision to tell people to show up for themselves and to carving out the space to do so. I leave you all in this posture for yourself and say Ashe, thank you, as we say in Liberian English, go good. Rest here for as long as you need to. All my love. Take care.